Stop doing chest day. Stop doing cardio Tuesday. Stop wasting your time in a climate-controlled room chasing muscle isolation while your body fat stays exactly where it is. If you want the kind of physique that isn't just for show but is actually forged for survival, you have to stop training like a bodybuilder and start training like an asset. We've been sold a lie. We're told to isolate muscles, rest for 3 minutes, and sip our protein shakes while checking our phones. It looks great on Instagram, but it's a disaster for real-world conditioning. You walk into the gym, you lift, you leave. Meanwhile, your metabolism doesn't even wake up. You're building size, sure, but you're sacrificing the endurance and functional horsepower that keeps a soldier lean even when they aren't counting macros. What if you could melt fat while building explosive, raw strength in just 30 minutes? The military doesn't have the luxury of separate cardio sessions. They don't have the luxury of bench press machines. They use what I call compounded stress loading. It's the art of layering high-intensity movements so your heart rate never drops and your muscles never get to signal for a break. It turns your body into a furnace that keeps burning calories long after you've left the floor. Let's break down the foundation. We're doing a 25-minute cycle.
No machines.
No equipment. Just you and gravity. We start with a high-intensity push-up ladder, but here's the catch. You don't rest. You move directly into bodyweight squats, then transition into a low-crawl movement that engages your core like nothing else. Your heart will be pounding, your lungs will be screaming, and that is exactly the point. That resistance isn't weight, it's your own body weight refusing to cooperate. The biggest mistake people make isn't the exercises, it's the recovery. In a standard gym, you sit down, you breathe, you recover. In a tactical circuit, we replace rest with active movement.
You don't sit.
You don't lean. You keep moving. Whether it's a slow-paced walk or a light mountain climber sequence, active recovery forces your body to shuttle lactic acid out of your muscles while keeping your metabolic rate at a peak state. It's the difference between a workout that gets you tired and a workout that rewires your biology. Now, let's talk about leveling up. Once your body adapts to the floor work, we introduce the water warrior variation. If you have a pool or a stretch of beach, you're about to unlock a new level of instability training. Doing push-ups on a slippery or unstable surface forces every stabilizer muscle in your shoulder and core to fire at once. When you switch to treading water, you're effectively doing a full-body resistance exercise that is nearly impossible to cheat. It's brutal, it's humbling, and it's how you carve out that deep, functional definition. Maybe you're already past the basics. You need more intensity. Enter the load bearer. Take a standard backpack, throw in 15 pounds of weight, and keep it on during your lunges and mobility drills. But here is the safety protocol. Keep the pack off during your high-rep push-ups or floor work. We aren't trying to break your spine. We're trying to build your work capacity. That extra 15 pounds turns a simple set of lunges into a compound strength movement that forces your entire posterior chain to wake up. I know what you're thinking. Is this sustainable? Most people quit because they treat fitness like a punishment. They view the sweat and the exhaustion as a burden. The military mindset is different. They view fatigue as data. It's a signal that your body is currently undergoing a change. When you reach that point where you want to quit, where your quads feel like they're burning and your lungs are begging for air, that is the exact second your physique actually begins to change. Don't stop. Adapt. Consistency is the only metric that matters. If you can only do 3 push-ups today, do 3. If you can only hold a plank for 15 seconds, hold it for 15. The goal isn't to look like a soldier on day 1. The goal is to be 1% better by the end of the week. Add 1 rep to every movement every Monday. That's it. In 6 months, you won't even recognize the person looking back at you in the mirror. Ultimately, this isn't just about losing fat or getting shredded. It's about building a body that can handle anything life throws at it. It's about knowing that you didn't need a fancy gym or expensive supplements to transform yourself. You needed a plan, some discipline, and the guts to push when everyone else would have stopped. The transformation starts when you close this video. Clear some space on your floor. Set your timer.
And start.